You didn't beg, you didn't chase, you didn't send that last message. So why do you still feel stuck? Why does a random song hit you out of nowhere? Why does silence feel heavier at night? And why, even after accepting the breakup, your body still reacts like it just happened yesterday? If you've ever thought, I know it's over, so why do I still feel like this? This video is for you, not to fix you, but to explain what no one ever told you. Most people think healing begins when you accept the breakup, but psychology says something different. Acceptance is not the finish line. It's just when the noise stops. Because acceptance is something your mind does. But heartbreak doesn't live in the mind, it lives in your nervous system. That's why you can logically understand, they weren't right for me. They treated me poorly. I deserve better. And still feel emotionally stuck. Your brain accepted the ending, but your body didn't. Here's the part most people never hear. You didn't just lose a person, you lost a routine, an emotional regulator, a future your brain already rehearsed. Your nervous system learned. This person =, safety, connection, familiarity. So when they disappeared, your body didn't interpret it as a breakup. It interpreted it as a threat. That's why your chest tightens. That's why sleep feels different. That's why nights are harder than mornings. You're not missing them. You're missing the state you felt when they existed in your life. This is where people get trapped. Not because they loved deeply, but because the story ended without meaning. No real explanation, no honest conversation, no emotional closure. So your brain keeps searching. What did I miss? What changed? Was I not enough? Not because you're weak, but because the human brain hates incomplete stories. It would rather blame itself than sit with uncertainty. That's why you replay conversations. You imagine different endings. You wonder if things could have changed. You're not stuck in the past. You're stuck in unfinished meaning. Ever noticed how healing feels harder at night? That's not coincidence. At night, distractions fade, defenses lower. The nervous system relaxes, and what you avoided all day finally surfaces. That's why nights feel heavy. That's why silence gets louder. That's why memories show up uninvited. Night doesn't create pain. It reveals what you didn't process yet. Here's the hardest truth, and the one that actually sets people free. You're not holding on because they were perfect. You're holding on because letting go means fully accepting that nothing more is coming. No explanation, no apology, no moment where it finally makes sense. And that hurts more than the breakup itself. Because hope, even painful hope, feels safer than finality. Healing isn't forgetting them, erasing memories, pretending it didn't matter. Healing is when your body stops waiting. Silence no longer feels threatening. You stop needing answers to move forward, not because you got closure, but because you stopped requiring it. That takes time and patience and compassion for yourself. You're not behind, you're not broken, you're not weak for still feeling. You're human. Your nervous system is learning a new normal. And that doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. One day, the song will just be a song. The silence will just be quiet, and the memory will feel distant, not heavy. Not because you forced healing, but because your body finally caught up with your mind. If this video felt like it understood you, that's because you're not alone in this. And you don't need to rush your healing to prove anything to anyone. Let it unfold. You're doing better than you think.